Hey guys, so this week I wanted to talk about something silly. I don't know. I wanted to talk about like crushes. I don't really understand in my mind why it's so hard to go up to someone and just tell them that you like them. Hey, I like you. Now, was that so hard? But if it's someone you like, it's more like, hi. It's kind of confusing. I don't quite understand it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do this all the time. I don't tell people that I like them. But it would just solve so many problems if people just did it. Like, hey, I like you. You're awesome. I'm awesome. Let's go out. Because that would be awesome. Instead, it has to be like, oh, I kind of like you, but I don't know what to say. And then they would be like, oh, I kind of like you too, but I don't know what to say. And then millions of years later, like, the boy asks the girl out, or the girl gets the balls to say, you know what, fuck this. I'm asking him out, and asks him out. So it's like a waiting game. Love shouldn't be a waiting game. Personally, I like someone, and I'm going to tell them eventually. See, the situation with me is I haven't seen them in a while. I've just been texting them. And although the texts look really good and promising, I don't want to like just outright tell him because I haven't seen him for a while. We'll see how that goes. Another thing that is really weird about crushes is that like me personally, I don't like to get my hopes up. I don't like to plan everything out in my head, even though I do. I plan everything out in my head. Every possible scenario I could have. For instance, if I liked you, I would just be ticking away in my head, just finding out where we're going to have our first kiss. What's going to happen? Is there going to be fireworks? Is there going to be this? Is there going to be that? Are we going to be downtown? Are we going to be uptown? Are we going to be in my house? Are we going to be outside of the house? Are we going to be at your house? Are we going to be running around? Like, who fucking knows? And who fucking cares? Like, don't expect that. And in actuality, none of that is gonna fucking come true now that you've thought about it. And then you get your hopes up and you plan this huge like magical evening, and then it doesn't turn out magical, and it doesn't turn out right, and everything you possibly thought of, even though you thought of 100 different scenarios, every one of those doesn't happen. And then what do you get? You could have a happy surprise, or most likely you could get your hopes up and then have them just be crushed because you expected something to be so lovely and it's just not lovely. It's kind of like going to see a movie that you've really wanted to see and heard really good things about, and you just feel like it's going to be awesome, and then all of a sudden you're just like, wow, this was not awesome. Why do people like this so much? It's exactly like that, and I don't understand. Love is a silly thing. Love is necessary, it's beautiful, it's amazing, but it's so silly that we have to play these back and forth games and get our hopes up and have them crushed, and it's just really weird. I don't know why we don't go up to people more often and just be like, hey, we should go out. Because you know what? If they say no, then you can just be like, okay, well, I guess you're not as awesome as I thought you were. And truthfully, I really wish I could take my own advice on this, because this is something that is just not gonna happen for me ever. No matter how many times I wish that I could just go up to someone and be like, hey, I like you. It's just never gonna happen unless I'm asking them out on a date, because I've done that a couple times. It's very nerve-wracking, but it happens, and then it gets nowhere. Oh, forever alone. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and press that little subscribe button, please. If not, then I don't care. Okay, thanks. Bye.